Welcome to Florida State versus Kent State here in the College Football 26 Kent State Dynasty. We're playing one of the Power 5 schools here as a half-star school. We're not projected to fare very well here against the Seminoles, but we're going to see how we do as we come out. We look fired up. 1-2 Kent State versus 2-0 Florida State here in week 4. Let's go. Florida State is set to receive to begin. Newcomb boots it deep, and it is going to be returnable, and they will bring it out of the end zone here as it's going to be a decent return up to the 22, as we will see Tommy Castellanos, the quarterback for the Seminoles, take the field. And you got to look out for Roydell Williams in the backfield. This team has a lot of good running backs. Castellanos comes out in the shotgun. Williams next to him. They will throw to start. It is a screen. Roydell gets the catch, and he will juke out a man and have a first down. Florida State looking to come out hot here. Good first play. And it's going to be another throw for Castellanos. He has time, looking right side, and finds his tight end. That's Randy Pittman. Pittman, one of the better tight ends in college football. Definitely a player to look out for today. But 1st and 10, it's going to be a handoff. Left side, not much room there. Nylan Brown makes the play. You're going to see Florida State rotate in their 3 running backs. They have Webster here in the backfield now, number 43, and he's going to be bottled up behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd and 12. Good play by Cannon Williams. He's been one of the better players on this defense to start the year. But Castellanos, he will check it down underneath and trying to make a move, but nowhere to go. And it's going to be 4th down. And the Seminoles are set to punt here, as they will try to pin Kent State in their own territory, angled at the sideline, but not the best punt. So out comes Drew DeShields and company. Jeremiah Wilson will be guarding Deshaun Martin most of the day. Their number 1 corner on our number 1 wide receiver. DeShields under center to start. And it's going to be a play action. DeShields, he's going to look to take a shot. He's looking for Martin, and it was in his hands, but he couldn't come down with it. Kent State tried to catch the Seminoles off guard, but it doesn't work. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Pistol look, handoff. Newbin up the middle. He'll have a gain of 6. Newbin's been good through the first 3 games. Looking to have a big day here. 3rd and 4 though. DeShields outside hits Martin on the timing route. So Kent State avoids the 3 and out now with a new set of downs. 1st and 10. Handoff. Newbin left side. Breaks a tackle, and he has 7. Good start to the day for Jordan Newbin. That brings up 2nd and 3 now. Right side, he gets the give. Newbin cuts it upfield, and he's across midfield into Florida State territory. Good first drive here for Kent State. They bring in the freshman now in the backfield. Teran Martin, he gets the give left side, and he's bottled up in the backfield. That's been much of what we've seen from him this season. Hasn't had a lot of success in his freshman season to start. So 2nd and 14. They try to set up the screen, but the pressure gets there too quickly. That brings up 3rd and very long. They motion Etheridge out to the right side. DeShields snaps it. He's looking underneath. He'll have a man, but it's well shy of the sticks. So these 2 teams, they'll trade punts to start. Durkin, he'll look to pin Florida State now. And this punt looking pretty good, and will go out at about the 6-yard line. Backed up here to start is Florida State. Castellanos in the shotgun. And it's going to be a handoff and a spin move to get some room. Nice gain of 5 there for Williams, but he is shaken up on the play. So that's going to bring in Davis. That's the 3rd running back on this team. Got to look out for him. Option now, Castellanos. He has room to run, and good tackle in the open field by C.J. Young. And Florida State, they're going to hurry it up now. They had something that they liked. Or they saw something that they liked, rather. So they're going to hurry it back up, keep Kent State in this defense. They go play fake, dump it short, and it's going to be caught for a gain of 9. Florida State has a nice balanced attack. Now they bring in Webster on 2nd and inches. Tommy Castellanos throws it his way, and he has a lot of green grass in front of him. Webster down the sideline, makes a move, and he's going to go into the end zone untouched. What a play. Caught them off guard with the screen, and Florida State is on the board first. Adrian Webster. So PAT now for the Seminoles, and it will be up and good. 7-0 Florida State. So 1st and 10 for Kent State. They hand it to Newbin to start the drive, and he has a lane and a first down. Good hard-nosed running. Already 34 yards on just 4 carries. Newbin looking good to start. You want to see them feed him more. They give it to him here again on 1st down, but this time the Seminoles are ready. Florida State's got some big boys up front that you got to worry about. It's hard to run against them. 2nd and 10. Another handoff for Newbin, and again, he's going nowhere. McCray on back-to-back plays. That's going to bring up 3rd and 11. Garcia checks into the backfield. He'll protect. DeShields drifting back, and he is sacked. It is McCray again, absolutely dismantling this drive. So Durkin will have to give it back to Florida State. Webster, he will just fair catch it at the 37. So new drive here for Florida State. They come out 3 wide with Davis in the backfield. It's a give to him. He's going to hurdle over a defender, and that is a pretty gain of 9. Still no Roydell Williams after that injury. He's still being evaluated on the sideline. 2nd and 1 now. Handoff to Webster, and he has just enough. First quarter almost over. And it's going to be a pitch to the left side for Davis, but Nyland Brown not fooled. He is all over it. And Florida State, they will snap it with 1 second. Looking long, and it is broken up and almost intercepted through the hands of C.J. Young. You got to pick that one off. 3rd and long now for Florida State. What will Tommy Castellanos do here? They use some motion. He's going to look to throw. Clean pocket. Plenty of time. Too much time. And he's going to have a man wide open down the field. And that's going to be a 1st down as they hurry back to the line. Inside the red zone now. Castellanos will use more motion. And now he'll come out of the backfield, a little orbit screen. They throw it his way. It's caught. And he will run it up past inside the 10. And he'll have a 1st down. That's squirrel white. So 1st and goal now for Florida State. And it's going to be a play fake. Dumped off to Pittman. And he's going to dive his way into the end zone. 2nd touchdown of the day for Florida State. Kent State down 14-0 early. How will they respond? Handoff to Rand Martin, the freshman, back in the game. He has 4. Now they come out in a bunch look here under center. DeShields will throw. Underneath it is Sebastian Brown with the catch. It's going to bring up 3rd and short. The play clock is running down here. DeShields looking confused, trying to change the play. Everybody's confused. And they're going to have to burn a timeout here. So not a good look there for Kent State. All right, they'll try this again. 3rd and a yard. It's going to be a pitch for Martin, and he is brought down in the backfield. Huge loss. It's James Williams blowing that play up. So Durkin's going to have to punt for the 3rd straight drive. This one booted deep. Webster, he will return it, and he will not get much. He gets past the 35. Another Florida State drive. They're looking to blow this game open. Roydell Williams back in the game, but he is taken down in the backfield. Good pursuit there by Irwin. 2nd and 11 now. Castellanos to throw. Plenty of time. Still looking, and eventually someone's going to get open. It's Pittman, and he makes a move down the sideline. Touchdown, Florida State. Randy Pittman Jr. does it again. His second score of the day, and that one was incredible. PAT now for Florida State as they make this 21-0. And if Kent State wants to stay in this game, they're going to have to do something on this drive, as this one will be booted deep. Wayne Harris will not take it out. All right, Kent State, what do you have here? 1st and 10, play fake to Shields. He's going to take off and run, and he has a first down. Good first play there to start the drive. So 1st and 10, I form. It's Tarian Martin. Big hole for him, and he has a good gain. Martin still in the backfield here on 1st down. They give it to him again, and he's going to drag a defender for 4. They rotate Garcia in, and it's going to be a throw on the RPO. It's to J.J. Etheridge, and he has a first down deep into Florida State territory. Another set of downs here for Kent State. Handoff to Newbin, and he's going to have another first. Good run up the middle. Good blocking by the O-line. They really should look to Newbin more. I mean, 45 yards on 7 carries. But they go play action here. DeShields tries to dump it to the fullback, but he throws it out of bounds instead. We know DeShields has some deficiencies with his accuracy, but he'll look to throw on 2nd down. He's going to go end zone. Jump ball for Brown, his tall wide receiver, but he can't come down with it. So that's going to bring up 3rd and 10. Florida State shows blitz, and it's a screen for Garcia. He has blocking, and he's going to have a way paved for him straight to the end zone. Kent State gets on the board, and they desperately needed that. Can Florida State keep their foot on the gas pedal here? Handoff to Cam Davis. He shakes one, but can't shake any more. He'll lose 2. If you're Kent State, you need a stop here, and you need one pretty quickly. 2nd and 12. Slant route. It is caught. First down and more. Good play. Number 4 is a tough one to guard. That's Squirrel White. He's so fast, so shifty. Castellanos to throw on 1st down again. He finds his tight end Pittman, but he'll get no gain. That brings up 2nd and 10 now. And it's going to be another throw. Quickly, it is caught, but brought down immediately. So that brings up 3rd down. 3rd and 5 for Florida State. Kent State shows blitz. They bring it in. It's going to be off the back of an O-lineman's helmet. So Kent State does get their stop. And they will get the ball back here. Florida State, they're punting this one away. Angled out of bounds, and this one much better than his last. 1st down, handoff to Newbin. Good blocking, but can't get through the line there. Only a gain of 3. 2nd down and 7. Garcia in the backfield. He gets the give, and it's a decent run. It'll keep them on schedule. Bring up a 3rd and manageable. 3rd and 3. DeShields to throw to Newbin. And he's just shy of the marker. So that'll bring up 4th down. As we reach the 2-minute warning. Durkin set to punt now. And no, it's a fake! And Florida State is all over it, going for the fake punt on your own side of the field. It's always a risky play, and it does not pay off here. So Florida State's going to take over on the 21. They hand it, and nowhere to go. Wow, I mean, what a gutsy call there, but it does not work out. You do need, as the underdog, to make some plays like that, but I don't know if that's the spot to pull that out. But Kent State's going to burn their 2nd timeout now. They're going to try to get the ball back. 3rd and 10. Castellanos, he's looking end zone. Touchdown! Florida State, they capitalize on the fake punt debacle, and they're going to take a 28-7 lead with just 1:22 left in the half. Can Kent State get some more points before the half? DeShields to throw. He finds his tight end. That's Christian Berry, the senior. They are going to run hurry up now as the clock is ticking. DeShields hit as he tried to throw. Incomplete. That'll bring up a 3rd and 2. You don't want to give the ball back to Florida State so quickly. 3rd and 2, DeShields changes the play. It's a run for Newbin, and that will stop the clock. Good play. 1st down now, clock ticking again. DeShields play action. He steps up. He's going to run, and he has another 1st. Kent State hurries back to the line now. 40 seconds to go. DeShields looking, going long, left side, and Martin. It's going to be knocked away. When they go deep, they always look Deshaun Martin's way, but he has not come down with very many. Handoff to Newbin now. I don't know about this play call. With only 1 timeout left, and Kent State, they're going to have to hurry back. Only 25 seconds and counting. DeShields on the dig. It's going to be Etheridge. Great catch. 17-16. They snap it. DeShields looking outside. Should have been picked. Risky play, but it will stop the clock. At 12 seconds to go, DeShields, they need a little bit more for field goal range. But he's going to go end zone. It's Martin again through his hands. 6 seconds to go. They're not bringing on the field goal team yet. They want to get a little bit closer if they can. And it's going to be a quick throw for Berry, and he gets down. That will get them closer as Herzisco comes on for a 47-yard try. And this kick is up and right down the middle. So Kent State able to add 3 right before the half to make it a 28-10 game. And they do get the ball to start the second half. Hopefully that gives them some momentum, but they need to be able to stop the tight end, Randy Pittman, and Squirrel. They come out in the gun to start the second half. DeShields will change the play. And he's going to look and check it down to Gavin Garcia, who runs away from the linebacker and has a nice gain. That puts DeShields at 100 yards passing on the day. And they'll go back to the run now on 1st down. Garcia, big hole, and he's across the 50. Gavin Garcia, it feels like he doesn't get a lot of carries, but when he does, he makes the most of them. And maybe he should get some more, but Newbin's been good too. He gets one now, and he has a big gash. Florida State's got to shore up this run defense. 11 carries, 78 yards for Newbin. When Martin's in the game, they've been able to stop him. He's in now on 1st down, and he will be bottled up again. Kent State, they need a score here to start the half. Screen set up now. Martin, he's going to get the edge, has a 1st down inside the 20. Kent State looking to not drop to 1-3. As DeShields, he'll go play action. Nothing is there. He'll just throw it away. So 2nd and 10 now. It's a draw for Newbin, and he has nowhere to go. Loss of 4. And that's going to bring up 3rd and long as they come out in the pistol. DeShields looking. He'll throw it. Newbin checking it down, and he's going to be tackled well beyond the marker. So Will Herzisco will come on again. His 2nd field goal try of the game. He angles it, and Herzisco puts it through the uprights. 28-13 now as Newcomb will nuke it deep. It will be retrieved at the goal line, and great kick return coverage from Kent State. They bring him down at their own 10-yard line. Bad start here for Florida State. Can they recover? It's going to be a handoff now to Cam Davis, and he is wrapped up behind the line of scrimmage. That brings up 2nd and 11 for Tommy Castellanos. Webster checks in at tailback. They motion Squirrel across the formation and into the backfield. Play fake. checking it down, and Webster has nowhere to go. So it'll be a quick third down. If Kent State can get off the field here, that's a pretty good start to the half. You get some points, you get a quick stop. 3rd and 9. They bring the pressure. It's floated outside and broken up. Good play by Bohama. So now backed up in his own end zone to punt this one away, and he will get it off with ease. Etheridge will just fair catch it, and they're going to have good field position to start. So Drew DeShields, what will he do here on the second drive of the half? Play fake to start. DeShields looking, but he'll just tuck it and run and pick up 6. They come out I form now, and it's a counter for Newbin. Not much room, and he will just get back to the line of scrimmage. So 3rd and 4, Kent State could use a conversion. DeShields quickly throws. Etheridge, strong hands, converts. Etheridge supposed to be that shifty guy over the middle, but he has made some contested catches. He's done a good job. Play action now for DeShields. Looking, throwing, and it's going to be Etheridge again. Great throw there by DeShields on the move. Not typically one of his strong suits, but he does move the chains. 1st and 10 now, throw outside. It's Brown. Tough grab, but he secures it. That'll bring up another 1st down. Kent State driving again. Newbin, nowhere to go. It looks like Florida State has keyed in on Jordan Newbin now. So 2nd and 9, handoff Martin, and he will be just a yard shy. Brings up 3rd and a yard now. It's going to be a handoff to Martin. He's going to fight, but he's going to be short again. And now it's decision time, and it looks like they're going to send on the field goal team. Herzisco puts it through, and that's going to make it an 8-point game. So Kent State fighting and clawing their way back into this one, and they're doing a great job. But they're going to need some more stops, as this one is going to be returned by Webster. Adrian Webster brought down at the 20. If you're a Kent State fan, you got to love the resiliency this team is showing. Playing a Power 5 school, but they did not roll over. Quick throw outside, that is caught. Squirrel White again. White has been a problem. They're actually going to mark him just shy of the 1st, though. So 2nd and inches now. And it's going to be a keeper here for Castellanos. He has the 1st down, but not much more. Just over a minute left in the 3rd, and it's a 1-score game. This one could come down to the wire. Quick throw outside. It's Pittman diving ahead, and he has 9. Castellanos has been super efficient today. Gotta love what you've seen out of him. Play action now. Tommy with time, but it's going to run out, and he is sacked by Antoine Campbell. Just the 1st sack of the day for Kent State. And Castellanos, they will snap it here on 3rd down, but great coverage. And that's going to end the 3rd, and Kent State's going to get the ball back to start the 4th. Kent State takes over on their own 20. DeShields, he will throw it out quickly. It's Martin, and he makes a man miss. Good juke move and a good first play to start the drive. Kent State looking good in the 2nd half, and if you're Florida State, you got to be worried here. Handoff now, Tarian Martin, and he goes nowhere. 2nd and 10, DeShields under center. He will look to throw, and he is pressured immediately and sacked. And that is a drive killer there, as it brings up 3rd and 16. DeShields to throw. He's pressured again. He will get it out. Garcia, one man to beat, but a great open field tackle to prevent the 1st down. What a play. And Durkin's going to have to punt it away. If Garcia gets away, he's getting easily 15 to 20 more yards. And obviously the 1st down, the main important part. Florida State makes the stop when they need it. After DeShields was able to escape, he almost made something happen out of nothing. But Castellanos now, he's able to break a tackle and gain 7. Love the way Tommy Castellanos has played today. Cam Davis in the backfield now. It's a give to him. He breaks a tackle with room to run. He's going to break another one, and he's going to get away from everybody else. Cam Davis is going to race his way into the end zone. Hard nose running from the third string running back. And that is why you can never give up on a play, especially on defense. It looked like some of our players just gave up. They thought he would go down, but he did not. And he's dancing in the end zone. But we'll get the ball back now, down 2 scores. The Shields has some catching up he's got to do now. And they'll start with a screen on first down. Newbin able to get away for the moment as he's brought down after a gain of 9. 2nd and 1 now. Martin in the backfield. It's a throw to him, and he won't get anything. So 3rd and 1, but Kent State going to hurry it up now. They liked what they saw. The soft box, they give it to Martin, and he will convert. They're going to run some more hurry up here, try to conserve some clock. 1st and 10. DeShields flushed out right. Might have had a man, but he decides to keep it. 2nd and a yard to go. DeShields quickly throws, and that will be a conversion. It is Sebastian Brown. Brown always pretty reliable there underneath to get a 3rd down or a conversion, but that one only on 2nd down. As a give here to Martin now, and he has 5. Martin getting a lot of playing time in this game, the true freshman, trying to get him more involved in the offense. And now DeShields, and he won't be able to snap the ball, and it looks like Kent State's going to get flagged here for a false start. So that'll back him up. 2nd and 10 now. DeShields in the shotgun. He looks to throw. Underneath, it's Barry, and he gets away for a moment to get a gain of 7. Brings up another 3rd down here for Kent State. DeShields looking, finds his man. It's Harris, just enough for the 1st. DeShields has had to throw the ball a lot today. 31 throws. He's not used to that. He'll throw again here on 1st down. Underneath, it's Martin on the check down, and he has a 1st. 1st and 10, DeShields drops back again. He looks outside. Dangerous throw. Luckily, it just falls incomplete. 5 minutes to go in the game. Kent State still down 2 scores. At 2nd and 10, they go play action. DeShields rolling right, throwing. What a catch by Etheridge. There is a flag, but I think it's going to be defensive pass interference. It is, and Kent State can just decline that. Etheridge going up and making the play. It's one of the best throws DeShields has made all year. Not an easy one. 1st down now. Has to get rid of it. Garcia for a short gain. They hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 6. DeShields looking. Finds Brown. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown. Golden flashes. And they are going to go for 2 now to try to make it a 7-point game. Play action. DeShields pressured immediately, and he's going to throw it into the dirt. So still a 2-score game as Kent State will try an onside now. Newcomb, and it's going to be recovered easily by Florida State. So Kent State, they need a stop and 2 scores somehow. And they don't have much time left to do it. Castellanos throws it to Pittman, and he'll have a 1st down as that puts him over 100 yards on the day. 1st and 10 now. Florida State handoff. Cam Davis. He's bottled up. 2nd and 10 now. 3:30 left. Time is ticking fast. And it's another handoff for Davis. He has a lane, but he's brought down from behind. But still a gain of 8. What will Florida State do here on 3rd and short? In the shotgun, Webster is the back. They're letting the play clock dip down. Some motion, and they're just not going to get the play off in time. They let it get too low. So now they're going to back up, and 3rd and short becomes 3rd and medium. So Florida State makes it a little bit tougher on themselves. And now they come out 5 wide. Castellanos. Kent State looks like they're going to bring the pressure, and they do. It's going to be lobbed out to the right side, but it's going to be incomplete. And Florida State's going to bring on the field goal team now. This will make it a 16-point game. And the kick is up and good. So this is Kent State's real last opportunity to try and make something of this game. DeShields, he'll look long, and it's for Etheridge through his hands. Tough play to make. So that brings up 2nd down now, 5 wide for DeShields. He rolls out right side, and he can't get a block from Martin. So only a gain of 9, but it could have been a lot more. Come out now, heavy package here. Martin, and he reaches across to get the first. So Kent State going to have to hurry it up now as the clock ticks. They'll have one more play before the 2-minute warning. DeShields looking, finds Hopperton. That's the 3rd tight end. But DeShields took a shot on the play, so he's going to have to come out of the game. So that's going to bring in Wyatt Falk now. 2nd and 6. Play fake. Falk looking deep and incomplete. And I feel like there should have been a flag there, but nothing called. As we reach the 2-minute warning, and it's 3rd and 6. Falk has a bit stronger of an arm than DeShields. He can push the ball down the field. He's a pocket passer. He throws it outside quickly for Martin, and it's going to bring up 4th down as they hurry back to the line. Falk waiting for the call. Gets it, and he'll go under center now. Etheridge goes to the right. Falk looking, throwing Etheridge's way, and the ball will fall incomplete, and that should do it for this game. Florida State able to win. It was a bit closer than I thought it was going to be, and we actually won the second half. We scored 12. They only scored 10. And as a half-star program going against a Power 5 school, you'll take that all day. Unfortunately, it doesn't get easier next week. We do play Oklahoma. We actually have a bye week, and then we play Oklahoma. And they're ranked, and they are better than Florida State. So if you thought it was going to get easier, it does not. But we'll take a look here at the stats as we fall to 1-3. We did a lot well. We controlled the ball a lot, but that's because Florida State had a lot of big plays, and they didn't have the ball a lot because we ran a lot more plays than them. We take a look here at the player stats. DeShields, not too bad, 71% completion percentage. He played well. Newbin played well. We kind of had to go away from him later in the game, unfortunately. Would have liked to stick with him. The receivers, this was probably their best game of the year. They did get more targets than they normally do. So they had that going for them. Defense, I actually thought played really well in the second half. If only they just didn't give up so many big plays. They had to tackle a bit better. Could have been something there. So that's going to bring us to our bye week now. And next week doesn't get easier, but we get our first commit of the series. Carl Ramey from Miami, Florida, defensive tackle, is coming to Kent State. We beat out New Mexico State. He is the first commit of the entire series, a 2-star recruit. We're still in a battle with a couple other guys. Let's go ahead and check that out real quick. We're going to have some points to spend here as well. We look at Patoe. We're pretty close on him. We could actually add a couple more points onto him. We might as well just send the house at this point. Try all we can to get him. He is my number 1 target, so we're going to do that. Can't hard sell him. The grades really aren't there. We're still looking good here on Cantrell, but Toledo does have a week 8 visit now, and we could think about scheduling a visit ourselves, but we'll wait and see when the time comes how that battle ends up going. We're still first on a lot, guys. Cortez Duke is coming down to the wire. We're battling Bowling Green. We do have a week 7 visit for him, so we're going to continue to try to lock him up. ECU has a visit, I believe, this week. But Carl Ramey, our first commit, I'm super excited about that. He has playing time as his deal breaker, and he's going to get a lot of playing time on this team. We didn't fully scout him, but from what we can see, he does look like he could be pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and allocate the rest of these points, and I will get back to you when I simulate the week. Okay, I have simulated the week here. We're in week 6 now. And Patoe is pretty close to committing. I don't know if we'll get to that week 9 visit. I put it on there just in case so that we can ensure that we beat out Temple. He is pretty close. Like I said, he's our number 1 target, 84 speed athlete. He looks like he could play linebacker. Definitely want him. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Cantrell, I put some more points on him. I also put a week 7 visit. Toledo is gaining ground pretty quickly on that. So yeah, I upped his points, put a visit on him. I would like to get him. Other than that, haven't really done much. I did do a visit here for Oliveira. Jacksonville State had a week 12. We went week 9. He actually has a complimentary visit up here with Patoe. So that'll help out there. We're still first here on Quan Beavers, but ECU definitely making a push, but he did have that visit and we did stay in front. So that's a good sign there. We're losing ground here on Spiegel, but I'm not really too worried about him. And if we go down towards the bottom, some of these 3 stars are starting to put us on their board. Trevor Finley has us as number 1. Alex Body has us as number 1. Reggie Latimer, I got 25 on him. He's a center. I want to get him for sure. Addison, he doesn't have us on the list yet. These running backs don't really have us. And then I'm trying to scout Sergio Halu here from Georgia. Haven't finished him. Wasn't able to offer him either. So there is that. But with that being said, next week we do have Oklahoma. They are the 18th ranked team in the country. Like I said, it does not get easier next week. I liked a lot what we did today running the ball. I think we need to we do emphasize it a lot, but I think we really need to emphasize it. Try to keep the ball out of DeShield's hands as much as possible. But if our defense can play like they did in the second half of that Florida State game, we might just have a chance against Oklahoma. But we'll only know. I will see you guys in the next episode when we take them on. Peace out, everybody.